All right, let's try this now. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Everyone hear me all right? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Let me know if you can hear me. I will continue playing here, but let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you very much for pointing that out. I probably would have gone on for quite some time before I realized that my microphone had not been set to be using the proper one. So anyway, carrying on. Oops, stinky baby. Diaper change time. Oh yeah, at the changing table they leave. You know what we're gonna need? We're gonna need a garbage can. Is what we're gonna need. No, I'm not talking to the dog. Mai, come here, Mai. This here's Milo. He's my streaming buddy. Okay, let's get a garbage can. Oh, that was a pretty lousy grilled cheese if it only fulfills that much hunger. Well, with time it'll get better. Okay, so baby's been changed. Why don't you put her up for a nap and grab some more sandwiches? Yeah, you're fine. Why don't you clean up and clean up? Grab a plate. Use the bathroom. Oh, there's a... I have 2 TVs, don't I? I do. Well, we don't want a TV up in here, because that wakes people up, and that makes people upset. So no TV up here. And we have 2 bookshelves. Alright, well, more merchandise for the store then. Yeah, as soon as they released the whole Ultimate Edition, I dove right in, because I remember specifically Open for Business, because I loved Open for Business. I mean, and they never replicated properly Open for Business in The Sims 3. I mean, yeah, you had the self-professions and the, the independent professions, and you had the consignment store, but didn't quite hit the mark. Did not quite hit the mark. Oh yeah, I forgot. This stuff over here needs to be in the store and marked for sale. There we go. Perfect.
So Zola la voix bada. Talena popore la voix. Alors ça voix pas.
Comme ça.
Hydron.
It was just nice to have all of the expansion packs and the stuff packs and all the little tidbits all in one installation. I mean, I have all of the pretty much all of the other all the other stuff from the I have pretty much all the other stuff from The Sims 2, but they were all on individual CDs, many of which have either been lost or I don't have the keys to them, and yeah, just having one edition and one download is difficult. Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry, not having one is. And the holiday, yep. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Relationships fading. That's one problem with them chatting and eating, is it takes them forever to finish their food. Okay. So well, he needs to take a shower a little bit more. You also need a shower, but you need some fun. I'll go read a book. Go read a sci-fi novel. Yes, you're smart. All right, let's see. So, well, all right. Well, you can hold the child. Ah, yes, the attraction system. And cuddle. All right. You know what he needs? I don't know if they'll let me do this. Which kind? I am doing a furniture business. This whole section right here used to actually be the stuff they were selling, and I just turned it into furniture. And now the furniture business is moved over here because I needed more space. So as soon as they're all rested up, probably tomorrow morning, I will start that up. They got pretty good. We're a rank 6 business. So plenty of perks. Got a good skilled cashier employee. And then once we get our inventory expanded more and this whole showroom fleshed out, I might hire a dedicated stock employee and also a dedicated, another dedicated cashier. So let's see here. Now let's see if it lets me do that while. Because one quick and easy way to get fun up. I know we're not going to have another baby. All right. So yeah, now I remember. Sims 3 was the one in which it actually maxes fun instantly. It doesn't do that in 2, and it doesn't do it in 4. It certainly helps fun doing woohoo. And actually, humorously, doing woohoo drops hygiene in The Sims 4, which I found quite realistic and amusing at the same time. Okay, so you are full of energy. And we have a smelly baby. Alright. Well, that'll wake them up. Alright, well here, you clean up the dishes. You clean up the baby. I don't know about the shower. I didn't actually try for shower woohoo to see if it hurt their hygiene or if it was even possible in The Sims 4. I know there is more than just woohoo in the bed, but yeah, there are certainly other. Where are you going, dude? Oh, you want to feed her? Well, you know what? You have a business to run, man. You gotta get going with that. So what I'm going to do. It's 3:20 in the morning. I think that's prime time to get customers in. Yeah, the game doesn't really track. Go. Now you need to stop going for the baby. She's got the baby. She will be having the baby. Oh, she's getting bottle. All right. Yeah, it's 3 in the morning. Let's go furniture shopping. Woo! And worry about that later. And yes, I realize he is in his thing. Hang on, let me management Let me set the official uniform for their business is a bathrobe. Oop, we got a spinner, it looks like.
Is to Prada hat?
Always good to have someone nearby to catch spinners.
Tap tap. Move wave.
Alright, I should bring in my cashier. Alright, let's get the employees in here, because we are getting spinners left and right. Hello, Zerbu! Thanks for joining us! Ooh, someone snapped up the table. That thing's got some good markup to it. Would you like to start working in the law as a vice squad? No, no. Thank you, but no thank you. Alright, time to start restocking. And as we get more and more money... Oh, wait, are you seriously... Yeah, no, just clean those up before you make yourself sick, lady. And put your daughter back in the crib, please. Hey, Catherine Marie. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to let her go to work. She's not going to get a promotion, but she is going to bring in some cash so we can get our stock a little bit higher here. Okay, he needs some fun. So, why don't we sneak off and watch some TV real quick? Alright, she's in okay of a mood. It'll get... Will you go to work, lady? Go to work. Go to your fantastically paying job. I'm going to be streaming for about 2 hours until about 11 p.m. Eastern. So if you need to go out and grab some food, go and grab some food and come on back. I'll be here. There we go. That, the different channels increases how quickly you get fun, and that's exactly what he needed. Alright, I can leave things a little bit longer, so let's attend to some more needs. My employee can handle the business by herself, I'm sure. Robin smash! I forgot that they kick the. Alright, still plenty of merchandise. Our employee is still doing fine in terms of motives. We can pay our bills. Oop, and baby needs some food. Alright, we will go and feed a bottle to Luna. Yeah, she can't go in there. Nope, we got a spinner, and I am not in a position to... Change diaper. Oop, I forgot about the fears. You had a fear to change a diaper. You. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm flying solo. My imagining mystic is out of town for a mom's night out with her friend Val, so it's me and the boys. But I can stream in the evening since the two of them are good sleepers. Streaming during the day, not so much. Okay, so, alright, so Luna's doing well. So let's put you back in the crib. And let's serve some grilled cheese sandwiches. Boy, he's getting really low down there. I should, stereo, game. Let's have him buy a game so he doesn't go into aspiration failure. Games. That would be under electronics. If in terms of video capture, I'm using what's called OBS. It's called Open Broadcaster Software, and with it you can both. It's both a streaming tool, and even if you don't want to stream, you can use it to just record videos and make YouTube videos out of them. And it takes a little tinkering to get it up and running, but a little bit of online tools though. Yeah, there's no software that can do that. They do the talking for you. Hey, Nicky Sturt, thanks for stopping by. How's it going? All right, what was I doing? Video games. Oh wait, he wanted a game costing something. Well, let's see. Hang on, let me see what we have here. Buy a car. Buy a game costing at least $3,000. You know what? I think I know what that one might be referring to. You might want a pinball machine. Where do I find pinball machines? Little perk with The Sims 4. If I was under this dilemma and I didn't know where the pinball machine was in The Sims 4, I would just type in a search box, pinball machine, and it would bring me to a pinball machine. If it has... oh, there they are. I don't actually know if The Sims has pinball machines. Wait, if I'm supposed to buy a game costing at least $3,000, what games cost at least $3,000? Because the pinball machines are $1,500. That is not so. Craziness, I tell you. Yeah, that is an impossible to fulfill moodlet. Moodlet. Here I am talking about moodlets. Alright, or a car. Yeah, he just wants to buy everything. Yay. Alright, yeah, enough with the buying there, buddy. Alright, our employee is starting to get a little bit low. Yeah. There we go. Here, why don't you help out with the business here? Alright, our employee is in some dire straits. And why don't you start restocking there? You eat another sandwich. Oh, that's true. Ooh, rank 7 business. Alright. Let's see. So we've got the sterling and notable reputation. We've got the perk up and the simply influential, although I'm not really seeing the benefits with those as much. But I am going up the suppliers, so I think we're going to continue up this path, the bargain hunter. And with that, we'll be able to expand the business. So I think actually what I'm going to do is send the employees home, close the business. Oop, and we just lost a... Oop. Ooh. And we'll just ring up the customers that we have here. It's got some form of talent badges here, so that should all right. And it's already your birthday. Oh, Milo. Please excuse the whining dog. Leftovers, 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 leftovers. Should get a maid. Oh yeah, the maids here don't cost an arm and a leg. I should just get a maid. We can afford a maid. Yeah, the maids were a really, really good deal in Sims 3. Not as well good in the Sims. Good deal in the Sims 2. Not as good a deal in the Sims 3. Okay. So let's see here. Yeah, I think that it's time for them to do some. Oh Milo, would you knock that off? Well, interesting that you should say this, and I'm going to share with you guys a little bit of insight here. Our dog does not like walking on the kitchen tile, but that's the way to get from the living room into the office. So you must cross the treacherous and scary tile. Anyway, so what I was saying is, when I was at Creators Camp, I was talking to one of the sim gurus. I will not say who, so they do not get in trouble. So a lot of us had questions about what's the next expansion packs coming up here, and they were all giving us the same answer. They're not allowed to talk about expansion packs. They're not allowed to. They're not allowed to discuss that. They're all under, gag orders for that, which is understandable. They wanted to focus on the base game. But I got into a conversation with one of them about what expansion packs I would like to see, and I mentioned how much I loved Open for Business. And the sim guru in question had a sort of a, ooh, I want to say something, but I can't say something, reaction to me saying Open for Business was my favorite expansion pack. So I'm going to take a mildly educated guess that an open for business style expansion pack is not only on the horizon, but also likely something that one might find sooner rather than later. Good catch, Zerabu. So yeah, that I'm willing to take the English Simmers Let's Play, plus the reaction that I got out of one of the sim gurus at Games Camp to say that OFB is on the horizon, which makes me very excited, very happy, because yeah, there is so much that can be done with that, and in so many good ways. And I just realized this is probably in the way. There we go. All right, so back to our business here. So more furniture. More furniture. All right, so we have a dining room set. We have some food. We have some of that. Let's get into some bigger ticket items, shall we? Good thinking. Good observation there. Okay, so let's... Well, see, here's my thought on the whole thing of The Sims 4, and this is my theory as to why there's a lot of things that seem kind of pared down, is when they began the development for The Sims 4, like years ago, when the thing was in its infancy, SimCity had just come out or was on the verge of coming out, and whoever was in charge had basically declared that all EA games must be online. Period. That's what the people want, and that's what we at EA want, blah, 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 blah. And they did that for SimCity, and it went horribly. Horribly. They made a lot of people angry. They lost a lot of goodwill. They pretty much murdered the SimCity franchise, in my opinion. And being someone who is a diehard Maxis fan, and having my childhood introduction to Maxis be the original SimCity on the Super Nintendo, my heart was broken. So when that happened there, I was not a happy camper. And from everything that I've seen at Sims Camp and whatnot, it feels like a lot of the really good stuff that they are doing was all stuff that was thrown in at like the latter stages of planning. Like the whole emotion system, the whole multitasking, the whole spastic dog, all the really, really fun, good stuff that people are getting excited about was thrown in later in the game. And looking at the size of the world, my guess is that they were trying to pull another SimCity on The Sims 4 until SimCity blew the heck up, and not in a good way. And they're like, oh crap, we don't want to murder the Sims franchise. So they very quickly did an about-face. They probably stripped power from whoever the heck this moron was that demanded online everything, and gave power to the developers. And the developers being more, interested in how the game is, making sure the game is good, making sure the game plays well, making sure the game is fun. They focused on stuff that would improve the game, as well as bringing stuff that worked, stuff that people wanted from the older franchise. And you know what? It works. This is why I'm excited about it. This is why I am ignoring many of the naysayers who are saying, oh, there's no pools, there's no toddlers, there's no this, there's no that, and the careers are all weird and blah, blah, blah. But no. The reason why we're missing stuff is because they did an about-face halfway through. There'd be a lot more stuff if they did this way the first way through. But that being said, they have done an about-face, that means they are headed in the right direction, and the right people who actually care about the game and care about the franchise, are steering. That's a good thing. So that's my little talk about here. So the game is, yes, it's missing some stuff. They're going to put some stuff back in. It's not because they want to penny pinch you for DLC. It's just that they had an about face in how they're doing it. Now they're doing it the right way, which means that all future DLC is also going to be done under the same game philosophy, which makes me very excited for DLC, because they're going to bring back the DLCs. First, they're going to start with the DLCs that worked really well and people really, really liked. And then once they run out of that to do, they're going to get really, really legitimately creative with it. Or at least that's my assumption. So I am not buying into any of the doom and gloom that people seem to like to be spouting. And neither should you. I think it is a high quality game. Yes, it's going to have some bugs. It's going to have some bugs, but every game has some bugs. And it's a really freaking complex game. So they're working on it. All right. Anyway, back to the business. And with a furniture store, do I want to get into beds yet? You know what? Beds are going to be upstairs. Upstairs is going to be my bedroom showcase. So this is going to be, we're going to get into couches here. Yes, in terms of the Apocalypse Challenge, after I've got the Legacy Challenge all set and solidified and everything's stable there, I am going to look at adapting the Apocalypse Challenge rules for the for Sims 4. Now, I cannot promise that it will be the exact same thing, because I need to see how well the mechanics of the Apocalypse Challenge fits into the game world that yes, actually, in terms of me releasing the Legacy Challenge rules, they will officially be released on Thursday. So that gives me a couple of days to release that, and even so, there's going to be a couple of the point categories. The points are going to be sort of a rough estimate as to how many times you do a specific action will earn you how many legacy points, and more testing to tune those properly so that they're well balanced will be needed. Yeah, so Tuesday and Wednesday, just dive in. Don't bother with a legacy on Tuesday and Wednesday. Just dive in and explore. There's a lot of new stuff there, and there's a lot of stuff that you need to get yourself familiarized with before you start diving headfirst into a legacy. And actually, I'm going to be streaming the Sims 4 for those 2 days exclusively. Both to give people an idea of what there is, and also for our international friends who unfortunately are not getting the game. Wait, what am I doing with the chest here? Who are unfortunately not getting the game for 2 days later. So to be fair to them, and also to give them a little bit more of a taste of the content that they might not otherwise see. Piano, that would be a good workup. Okay, time for me to focus back on here. Let's do another bookcase. Placed against a wall. Oh, that's the trip door thing. Let's see. Alright, yeah, more bookshelves would be good. And let me get a coffee table, a nice, expensive coffee table. There, oops. There we go. And let's just round things out with a nice, expensive chair. There we go, a little conversation piece here, and mark you all for sale. Boom, 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 boom. And good. Okay, let's see where we are mood-wise. All right, so you're going to need to take a snooze pretty soon. You, well, not in dire straits, but you know what? Let's have them woo-hoo each other to sleep to fill up that fun bar a little bit. It's one of my favorite tactics with the thing is the woohoo to sleep, just to give them both a burst of not trying for more babies. I think they're just going to stick with Luna here. She'll be able to inherit the business. Although, interesting little factoid about The Sims 4 is when your Sims do their woohoo, even married couples who love each other to death, it's not always great woohoo. I mean, sometimes they'll do woohoo and they'll get a moodlet and it'll be like awesome, fantastic, woohoo, epic, sexy times, yes. But other times, there will be times where they say unsatisfactory woohoo, where you know it just didn't work for them. It was not. It just was not good stuff for them. And I found that probably one of the defining reasons, or one of the things that influenced whether or not it was good or oops, no, don't do yoga. Change your smelly child, please. There we go. One of the things that would influence that is I noticed the one time that when they were going at it, it was unsatisfactory. I didn't have them do any foreplay. There was no flirting, no kissing. I just said, all right, you know what? They need some fun. They're both tired and they're done with their jobs. Just send them up and tell them to do it. And they did it, but it was unsatisfactory. Whereas other times when they were first newlyweds, they were doing, you know, flirts and kisses and makeouts and other, you know, suggestive jokes and whatnot. And then they went and did it and they had a freaking fantastic time. So just like in real life, skipping the foreplay, not always very satisfying. So it's just the little things in there. I don't think I forget what emotion it was. One of the emotions, and it wasn't a thing. It might even be uncomfortable, like just unsatisfactory, or oh, you know what? It was tense. They got tense. They had unsatisfactory woohoo. Yes, they do not get the pregnant moodlet until they take a pregnancy test and it shows positive. Although I'm sure if you waited long enough and they started getting a baby bump, you wouldn't have to take the pregnancy test and be like, oh, I guess I'm pregnant now. Although, heck, they might have one of those, like if you have a, you know, different Sims with different body types have different, you don't need to call it there. Different Sims with different body types have, I already fed a bottle to her, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Have different size and shape pregnancies. Like Lady Cheshire, who I was playing, when she was pregnant with her 2 kids, she was, you know, not a huge belly. You know, just normal size belly. Even when she was at 3rd trimester, she didn't get ginormous. But then some of the other sim campers. You know, they had some slightly chunkier moms, and when they got 3rd trimester, they were like behemoths, like, whoa, gargantu baby belly. And it's all based on their body shape and their body type. So you're going to get a lot of different looking pregnancies, which is great, because, I mean, it's, again, more realistic. All right, you need to get some leftovers. You need to don't eat at the same time as him, because that will just slow them down. So yes, you use the bathroom. Hey, Quay. Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of the joke I was alluding to is I didn't know I was pregnant. If perhaps if you had a sim with the right body type where they really didn't show that much even at the third trimester, and then all of a sudden like what? Whoa! I'm in labor. What's going on here? Although I don't know if they got quite that detailed. I'm at $1,900. All right, you know what I'm going to do here? And this is just to make people happy. I am going to buy... excuse me there. What is this? A pinball table. But I'm not going to put it for sale. I'm actually going to just have it in the store and let people play it. Yeah, the needs are tweaked better. And I have to tell you one thing. Keeping up with the needs of a pregnant mom in the Sims 4, very difficult. They don't need to eat 2 plates to fill up. But interesting. So just because something is well made doesn't necessarily mean it's filling. And I'll give you an interesting example here. So my my founder, Lady Cheshire, all over the time being of the playthrough, she was learning how to cook fairly well. I mean, cooking was not her primary thing, but she got about 4 or 5 skill points. And she was in a flirty mood. And one of the actions that I discovered when she was in the flirty mood was when I clicked on the fridge, she had the option to bake flirty heart-shaped cookies. I'm like, all right, that's pretty nifty. I'll give that a try. So I told her to bake some flirty heart-shaped cookies, and they turned out really well. She was actually inspired at the time, which gives you a buff to the quality of your food, and they turned out really, really well. It was a very nice looking plate of heart-shaped cookies. Now, here's the interesting part. We got a spinner. Despite them being so well made, when someone ate them, it only restored maybe about a quarter of their hunger. And at first I always thought that was kind of a little off, but then I realized they're cookies. No matter how awesomely well made a cookie is, you are not going to fill up on just having a single cookie. So in that particular instance, it was actually quite realistic. Whereas, a mediocre made, hamburger or a mediocre made, hot dog or something, larger and more filling, even though it was not quite done as well, still fills up hunger in proportion to about the size of the food itself. So, you can have that thing. Oh, one other fun thing about age and pregnancy emotions, not moodlets. Well, pregnancy has a bunch of moodlets. Well, first off, all moodlets tie into emotions. Like every moodlet, instead of giving you just a generic I'm happier or I'm sad or I'm feeling fulfilled or I'm not feeling fulfilled, they all give you points in a relevant emotion. So, for example, pregnancy, there's pregnancy itself has a sort of a happy emotion, but then there's all kinds of drops to their needs, and when any one of their needs gets lower, they start getting some negative emotions from that. Like, if your bladder gets too low, or if if your energy's too low, or anything of that sort. Is they'll start getting the uncomfortable mood.
Kaplada!
Bring up these customers while we wait for the employee to come in, so she is not waiting too long. Okay, got our official business attire. Let me don my uniform. I just put them in that because they kept on coming down and working in their bathrobes. So I'm like, all right, that's the official store policy is you must be in your bathrobe. So anyway, yeah, there's a lot more realism going on with it, and I'm just excited. And I'm going to be picking up with my Mask family where I left off. So it's going to be Lady Cheshire and her hubby Raheem and little Lance and little Lady Farah. So you'll get the chance to see how children works and how all that good stuff, and also see them transition into teens and see some of the other goodies from there. Alright, yeah, I think I'm just going to have him continue. You handle the little one. And then start making me some flowers here. Or you could have the... well, at least you can finish that. Yay, bronze flower arranging. Jam flowers into vases. I think that's a reference to the old Monty Python sketch of the guy, the florist who's like a brute who just keeps just trying to jam flowers into a vase and insists that they are pretty. Let me mark that little one as for sale, and that one too. Okay. Bossy. I'm just being a manager. Alright, well here, you got bored, so time to play some pinball. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can go to work. I'll let the maid deal with this disaster in here. Let's see. Alright, we're doing good here. Oh yeah, I micromanage the ever-living heck out of my Sims. I am very meticulous about how they do stuff. Yeah. I do have to say though, one good thing with The Sims 4 is very, very few action cancellations, especially due to pathing. They are willing to just let them clip a little bit through something rather than cause them to just stand there and scream at you that I can't get around this door because someone's standing there. Which is great, because that means if you queue up a bunch of actions, you're much more likely to actually have them do something. Gold restocking talent badge. Alright, well you start working on that, dude. You need to get some... Oop, and we got a spinner. We got a spinner. $1,700 sale there. Yeah, honestly, I mean, yeah, they clip a little bit, but it doesn't bother me. it was not so egregious that I felt,
Voilà. C'est bon.
you know, I felt that it was like, oh my god, this is just completely game immersion breaking. Alright, we've got an upset child, so let's change a diaper. And feed her a bottle. Speaking of route cancellations, all right, and they mentioned that they were of the age to go to have a birthday. So let's get a birthday cake. And you know what? We'll let all the store patrons join in the birthday goodness. Yep. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see what people do with the mods. Alright, let's see how she turned out. Oh, she's got a little bit of a chubber there. And she's a little bored. That's okay, we'll get her a toy. I present to you the most overpoweredly disgusting toy there is, the Wobbly Wobbit Head. Okay. And be potty trained, snuggled, played with. Okay, I think I can manage some of those. Yes, his needs reset. Win a cooking contest. Get a job, dude. You have a job. All right, snuggle. And am I missing her? Luna, there we go. Play. Yeah, that improved his fun and her fun too. And she just wants to learn all the toddler skills. Alright, well, you know what? She can crawl around underfoot a little bit. Help Daddy out with his business here. And you just need to restock. Or she can just crawl outside. And that works. Well, our employee is getting a little in dire straits, and so is our guy. So I think it is time to call it a day here. dude. Oh, wait. Oh, boy. I hope you can... What? No, 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 no. Don't listen to a joke. Ring up the customers. Okay. And she wants to have another baby. Speaking of, where did Luna go off to? Okay, she's just playing in the backyard. Yeah, you, I debate back and forth whether or not I should have a face cam, because when I focus on something, I kind of zone, like, the rest of the universe out. I'm like... And I'm like, oh, wait, I'm okay without the toddlers for now. I'm sure they'll come back in at some point. But for their absence now is no great distress. Yeah, I think at this point another register would be... I think I will do that with my next store expansion here. Let me do a quick time check. Alright, 10 o'clock. Oop, might be losing the sale here. Yep. Yeah, we lost a sale. But luckily it was just a cheap sale. Alright, dude. Alright, you keep restocking because you need to get that badge. Okay, and you need to make many tulip bouquets. Oh, Catherine, you're perfectly in the right there, because Imagining Mystic, my wife, is not here to pick on me at the moment, because she would probably be saying the exact same thing. So you're a good proxy. Let's see here. Well, there is one problem with The Sims 4, and there's one thing that I'm a little upset about. I'm not joining the groups of naysayers and what have you, but there are no portraits. There are pictures, and boy howdy they've done some awesome stuff with the picture system. But you can't paint a Sims portrait at the moment, and that's a little upsetting, because portraits are actually kind of what inspired me to make the Legacy Challenge in the first place. Yeah, that kind of stung a little bit, just a little bit. But when I presented that concern to them, one, they took that concern as being a thing that is sorely missed. Two, they made it sound like it was not something that would be insurmountable in terms of adding back into the game. And three, it made it sound like a mod might be able to do the job in the meantime. So, yes, there are no portraits now, but there might or might not be ones in the future. We shall see. Yes, you can hang the pictures. In fact, they have for kids. Kids can't use the painting easel anymore, but they get their own activity drawing table, and when they draw pictures, and it's just little pieces of paper with crayon drawings, depending on their skill, you can actually get them to hang them on the wall.
Wanutse.
So yes, hanging pictures on the wall is absolutely in.
Huh. Huh.
All right, let's see. What are you up to? Okay. You keep making those bouquets. Oop, and Luna's awake just when everybody else wants to go to sleep. Oh, and she's got a low bladder. Time for some potty training. Going through that battle with my own kids in real life right about now. Yeah, I'm writing in some alternatives to pictures into the Legacy Challenge, so you'll be able to do that aspect in spirit, and then once somebody gets portraits back in, you'll be able to do it literally. So yeah, we will find some stopgap measures here. Okay, you need to potty train Luna. Let me out, I gotta pee! Although I find it kind of funny that, oh, absolutely a game changer. I find it kind of funny that when Sims are infants and toddlers, they do nothing but poop. But when Sims are adults, they do nothing but pee. And who are you, dude? Okay. Thank you, random stranger walking into our house while our daughter potty trains. That's not creepy at all. Yeah, Seasons was a great one, too. Yes, yes, yes. You are tired. And yes, you may play with the wobbly wabbit head. And you are tired, so you shall be sleeping too. Luckily, despite all of its noise, the wobbly wabbit head is not considered a noisy object, so it does not wake up sleeping people. Well, actually, Quiet Girl, funny you should say that. Seasons was, actually. If you remember, there was an early preview video of The Sims 2 while the base game was still in development. And one of the preview videos had a Sim sitting in a hot tub and lightning struck her while she was in the hot tub. And then the game came out and there was no signs of it. The reason why was there was a massive fire at the studios, at Max's studios. And they lost a lot of work. They lost a lot of computer systems with backups on it, and they had to start over with some parts of it. And in order to get the game out in time, they had to scrap weather and then add it back in later on. So that is why. So weather was going to be in the game proper. So yeah, little bit of history there on Maxis. Yes, this thing is such a disgustingly powerful toy because charisma is so difficult to raise in The Sims 2 naturally. Oh yeah, fun other fact here for regarding kids and whatnot is in The Sims 4, children do not build skills proper, or rather, they don't build adult skills. You can't teach your child Sims points of charisma or points of logic. No, what they Okay, someone randomly leaving here. You build up childhood skills, and then those are used to possibly fulfill parts of the childhood aspirations, which, if you complete them, will give you a boost to skill point generation for the adult skills once they grow up. Yeah, no season change, Florida. Well, yeah, we don't care about sports. Why are you even home? Or why are you even here, lady? Sorry. So, by completing an aspiration in the with the children, they get a free perk that increases their skill point generation for one of the categories. So, if you, for example, you complete the Whiz Kid aspiration, the Whiz Kid aspiration is tied to the mental skill, and therefore, if you get that perk, all of the skills that are labeled as mental skills are you're going to build skill points in that faster because your kid's a prodigy. Yeah, I know you're sad. Oh, you want to watch a movie? Well, you know what? I think we can do that. After you eat, you can, you need to use the bathroom and take a shower. Watch a movie, children's movie about fairies. Because who doesn't like fairies? There. Fulfilled some aspirations for you. Eat hot dogs, eat more grilled cheese sandwiches, get a job. There we go. Huh? Gah. Someone passed out. I guess playing with the wobbly wabbit head for that long is kind of tiring. I'm going to let her fill her diaper because she's not going to want to potty train in this state. Yeah, let me get the changing table. We've got money for a changing table. Because we're going to be needing it pretty soon. Alright, let's see. Now let's empty the potty seat anyway. You. Yeah, why don't you get Luna a bottle? Because she's going to want some food. Yeah, just go to the bathroom. She's got that. That should fulfill his eat a grilled cheese sandwich want. Yeah, she'll be fine. She's just going to drink her food. All we need is for her to fill that diaper up. And yep, epic toddler load. I'm no stranger to that. So let's get that diaper changed and get her in bed. A funny little Easter egg in The Sims 2. When a toddler, you saw her sort of squirm on the floor when she did her fill the diaper action. If they know how to walk, they will stand up and do sort of a little emotion thing. It's kind of funny to buy the pet bed for the top. I didn't realize they could nap on pet beds. Well, I already paid for the crib. I'll oh, whoops. Here, thank you. Thinking reserving actions on her. Okay, time to open the business again. Oh no, time to clean up first and then open up the business. Actually, what am I cleaning up for? That's what the maid's for. You just go back in here and restock. Well, this is one of the good things about having a home-based business is the guy that does most of the business stuff. Oh yeah, let me. Price these. There we go. I will keep that in mind. That's a tip I did not realize. Okay, so he's all. Yeah, we're gonna have to clean up the stuff in here if we're gonna open up the business. Yep, I'm here till about 11 or so. So come on back. Drink myself. Well, stop doing the maid's job. You don't need to clean up all the stuff. Just clean up the smelly stuff in the business. Yeah, she's probably gonna be a little lackadaisical on on the toddler skills. Okay, so you are going to go open up that business. Actually, we have $1,600. We can afford to buy another thing here. What shall we do to add to our business? Actually, yeah. We will add a children's section to our business. So, yeah. Where shall I put this? Okay, you know what? These are getting sold. So we'll have a little kitty corner back here. Come on. Stop. Game. Game. Come on. Come on, game. Don't be shy. It's okay. Oh, for Pete's sake. Game! Knock it off. Fine. There. Alright. And let us set those for sale. Like so. Alright, so time. Open up business, call in employees. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, you're awake. Alright, well, go snuggle her. And then bring her to the store. Let her hang out with some of the customers. Or forget about your daughter and oh, she's a spinner. No, my daughter's more important. Let's see, you're good on everything for now, so let's bring you over here and let's buy another toddler toy. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the wobbly wabbit head down here because there's a little trick I want to show you with the wobbly wabbit head. This is really good for legacy heirs. Okay, so have the toddler, have Luna play with the wobbly wabbit head, and you go back to restocking. Now, watch this. Let's see here. Why don't we make friends with somebody? Toby. Play with. Although it might not work properly with, currently can't afford it. Ah. Alright, well the trick does not seem to work as well here. Which is fine. You know what? We're just going to, you finish restocking those. Here, you teach her to walk. Plenty of room in here for that. And yeah, I'm gonna need to get a second register and a second another employee because she's got gold in cash registering and she's having difficulty keeping up with the demand here. So I think it is time to do that. If I could only remember where the cash registers were. Here we are. Alright, you... Who are you friends with? Shelby... Kevin Broody. Hey there, Kevin Broody. How'd you like to work for me? What do we got here? Toy making, cosmetology. Actually, that's a way too high of an hourly wage. I want someone who does not have skills because they're going to demand much lower of a... Yeah, oh yeah, the perks, the special abilities you could unlock, and just the whole dynamic of it. It was just awesome. Alright, how about Stella Roth? You're about to make... Well, hang on, let's... Cosmetology. Nope. I need an unskilled teenager is what I need. Flower arranging bronze. Nope. Too many skills. I love how Luna just got a memory for, where are the memories? Earn $5,000. It's like, yay, my family's rich! I'll have an inheritance. Alright, well, maybe higher? Nope, and no, she doesn't want to work for him, even if. Okay, well, he's getting a little stinky, so we'll put off our hiring decisions here. Let's serve some grilled cheese sandwiches. Phew! Got the mute button in time for that one. Excuse me. Oh, and she's got to go potty. Oh, she's not going to make it in time, though. Shoot. Well, we can try. At the very least, it'll bring her back upstairs. Come on, little lady, hold it! Hold that bladder! Aw, nope. Yep, didn't make it in time. Toddlers are tricky. As the father of two of them, ages 4 and 2 at the moment, they're difficult. They are as difficult in game as they are. Actually, they're more difficult in real life. But I don't think people would play the game if they were as difficult in the game as they were in real life. Because one plays a game to escape modern life. Okay. So how are you doing? You are hungry, so we shall feed you. That's one handy thing with the new breastfeeding mechanic. No bottle garbage. Just stick the kid on the chest and nurse away. Yeah, the toddler stage OP, please nerf. Actually, you put Luna in the crib. Well, the employee's still holding up, so... You know, Mystic and I are we're holding tight with just with our two boys. I do eventually want a girl, but finances and mental energy and sanity are all limited resources, so not planning anything at the moment. Now, if I start getting big on Twitch and YouTube and whatnot, and can start paying a supplemental or a replacement wage for my rather lackadaisical day job, that might be another issue, or not an issue, a solution to an issue. Yes, the alien babies. Alright. I should probably have somebody close the business down, because we're running out of stuff to sell. Why don't you eat some more, dude? Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that, Bella. My parents actually, I'm an only child for that exact reason. My parents had some additional help just to have me.
Vlada?
So they were worried that I was going to have the same problem, but no, I do not have that problem with my wife and our boys, thankfully. But I can understand the struggle of that. So I wish you luck. Work extra hard. Alright, come on. I gotta ring up the customers. What? No. I don't care if you have to pee. You are ringing up customers. Okay, I will worry about restocking later. It is time for you to use the bathroom and then use the bed. And you were done with your nap already. Okay. Let's change something. There we go. So get some real music going. Play The Sims 3. And you know, funny thing is, in The Sims 4, when you have The Sims play The Sims, they actually on the screen play The Sims 1. Yeah, that is very true. Alright, well why don't you potty train her a little bit since her bladder's at about the halfway mark. Can work a little bit on that. And what the hey, we'll work on her toddler skills for some of the others. Yes, they do play. They play The Sims 1. It's called The Sims Forever, but yeah, right there on the screen, it's The Sims 1. All right, let's continue our instruction in teaching her to walk.
Easy. Nakai. Sadushka. Dansa. Dotis. Dadotati. Abusha. Awashi. Awagashi.
Yep, every time it's a successful one, the bar goes up much faster. Funny thing is, my 4-year-old, when he was very slow to learn how to walk, but he broke his arm. He was getting off the couch and he slipped off of it, and the couch isn't even that high, and he put his arm out to brace himself, and it was at a weird angle, so he got like a little minor fracture. No, I mean, he's fine now, but he couldn't crawl because it hurt him to crawl. So he very quickly taught himself how to walk, simply because crawling was no longer an option. And once his arm healed, he had gotten out of the habit of trying to crawl altogether. And then my younger one, Cooper, he was just watching his older brother walk around. He's like, oh, okay, I'll go do that. And he stands up like he's less than a year old and starts walking. You're like, oh my god. Yeah, he's fine though. I mean, like I said, it wasn't even that hard of a fall. It was a normal height couch onto soft carpeted floor. But he just had his arm out at a really weird angle, and it caused a little hairline fracture. But he's fine. It's healed up fine. He's got no pain or any limitation in his movement, so he's good. And yeah, the boys being boys frequently get themselves bumps and whatnot. Ooh. That is... Oh, man. Okay, you've got... Yeah, that is scary. You were very right, Quiet Girl. That is extremely scary. Yeah. That pains me. That pains me. No, and I know they've had some near misses. I've seen my 2-year-old walking around with a full-size 10-inch kitchen knife because we just set it down. He never cut himself, but yeah, he was definitely walking around the kitchen with a 10-inch chef's knife, and like, oh no. And my 4-year-old likes to try to stick things in the wall sockets. Luckily, he has not tried to stick anything metallic in the wall socket. But, yeah, we need to watch him with that. Yeah. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. I'm glad that he was able to heal that. Okay, we finally got that. And she needs some fun. You know what? I think she needs some energy. Let's put her back in her crib for now. It is bedtime. You sleep. You don't need to sleep anymore. You need to play. Well, you know what? You need to restock. Is what you need to do, buddy. Hasn't been the greatest week? I wouldn't say that. Yeah. Part of the reason why my wife is on a little mom's weekend off is because of how insane my boys are driving her. She just needs a little break. Oh, alright, we got a spinner. I didn't realize his social had dropped so low. Where you going, dude? No, I'm not playing catch. Why are you playing catch? I need to show you. I need to sell you things. All right. Well, you go play. Oh yeah, she's got the day off now. That's good. Two of them jamming out to the Yeah, we're kind of waiting for the whole calming down period. We know it's around there somewhere, but yeah. Okay. You go making tulip bouquets. You need a shower. And you, little lady, need to play with Wobbly Wabbit Head. Or you could desperately need to use the bathroom. Welcome back. Oh, she's not going to make it with that. Sorry, Luna, you're going to fill that diaper up again. Yeah, let me see if I can catch her doing the standing toddler diaper fill emote, the semi-hidden one. They don't always do it, but sometimes they'll do it. And it's really hard to catch and notice it. And up and down, and up and down, and up and down. Where you going, little guy? Oh boy, that's a... Don't wander out into the street. Nope, alright, she didn't do it this time. Sorry, Luna. Alright, we'll get you changed. You are showering. So why don't you change... Your daughter. Oh, it's wintertime and she's out there in her PJs. Yeah, they're great parents. Oh yeah. No, they'll definitely we're starting my oldest one in preschool. Let me take care of this spinner here. Hurry up, dude. Oh, hey there. Little hot and heavy action going there. All right, rank 8. Woo! Rank 8, serious negotiator. Huzzah! And you know what? I think that that's good enough for me right here. Rank 8. That's some serious business. Wow, that was a lot of. Oh, that's when we bought everything. Yeah, business value 40K. 75 loyalty stars. We're doing good. And with that one, we're average is now 31% above wholesale, which means we go down to, well, we can't go down to very cheap yet, but we can do cheap, and that still give us some healthy profit. So I might drop the price of everything down. Yes, serious business. All business is serious. Okay, well, this has been a pleasure doing it for you guys here. So I think we are going to pause it here and call it an evening. So, but I will be back tomorrow with my trip through the Sims time period with The Sims 3. And I will be playing my Sim of the Month challenge, much less known challenge. with Mousy Twitchford, as I show you and walk you through a playthrough of that and see how quickly I can get her her goal fulfilled while obeying her instructions. And I'll give everybody a rundown of what exactly the Sim of the Month challenge is and who exactly Mousy Twitchford is in the description. I've also created a Sims 4 version of Mousy Twitchford in case you wanted to take a look at her. She's not going to be a legacy founder or anything, but I figured I'd throw her up on the gallery and see if anyone likes what they see. So once again, thank you all for joining me here today. It is so awesome to see you all and get your feedback and support in the chat. It makes me happy to stream here. So I will be back tomorrow. So if you like this stream, check out my YouTube channel at youtube.com/Pinstarch, not Pinstar, Pinstarch. A bowling alley company beat me to the name Pinstar, but that's neither here nor there. You can also follow me on Twitter at Pinstar. And don't forget to follow me here on Twitch so you can get notifications of when I start up my screaming. So until next time, I'm Pinstar, and it's been great having you all here. Have a good one, people.